What's up, YouTube? Today we are coming to you to talk about a serious subject that we both feel very strongly about, and I'm going to pretty much let him take the lead on this one and put my little 2 cents where I feel needed. So, go ahead, man.
All right. This is about the Treyvon Martin case. The whole thing is fucked up. Period. The whole situation is messed up. In this country, it's still dangerous to be a black man or a black young man walking around in this country without having to feel like you could get shot, arrested, or whatever. You know, just being black, just being black, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I was online and I seen a comment by Geraldo Rivera talking about the dude. Part of the reason the dude got shot is because he was wearing a hoodie. Retarded. Because he's wearing a hoodie. I said, there's white kids, Spanish kids walking around with hoodies and they're not getting shot around the country. You know what I mean? Like, the whole situation is, dude was black and it was supposed to be a nice area. He thought the kid was out of place, not knowing that the kid's father lived in that complex. The kid lives in that complex. You know what I mean? It's basically racial profiling, and he wanted to kill the dude because he was black. Period. Anybody talking all that nonsense, talking about hoodie this and hoodie that, is because he was black.
And anybody who doesn't believe, like you said earlier, that racism doesn't exist, just because we have a black president now, that we've made some tremendous stride.
Yeah. No.
This right here.
Don't get it twisted, people. Just because we got a black president, that don't mean nothing. Really.
I mean, if the police chief quit his job
over the case, and
if the story hadn't been picked up by the media, then it probably, even with the story being in the media, it doesn't seem like any justice is being served.
No, because it's taking this long for them they still haven't really went into a full investigation. You know what I mean? Like,
because of what law? What you were explaining to me?
It's the stand your ground law in Florida. I mean, they came up with the law a couple years ago in Florida because, you know, there was a lot of home invasions where dudes was just kicking down people's doors and all this.
And he's from Miami, so he should know what he's talking about.
Dade County. And and you know, now I'm not against, you know, a homeowner.
You have the right to bear arms, and if you feel threatened,
and protect yourself
and basically shoot to kill.
But with that law, it leaves a little bit more. It leaves too much leeway.
That's a big gray area.
That's a big gray area because just like there was another case in Florida, the first case when this law went in effect, the first case, 2 neighbors were arguing about trash bags being left out in front of the house, right? Mm-hmm. So the dude, you know, they arguing, and he steps on the dude's lawn. And the dude went into his house, came back, and shot the dude in the stomach, and almost killed the dude. And he leaned over after he shot the dude. He leaned over and was like, "That's what you get when you messing with an ex-Marine." Now, more in any other circumstances or in another state, dude would have been locked up. You know what I mean? But because of this law, and all he said that he felt threatened, because he said he thought the dude was going to come into his house. Okay, when the police found the victim, the dude was outside on the lawn. Like, I thought,
nowhere near the front door.
But because of that law, the police was like, whatever. You know what I mean? They didn't even take the guy that got shot statement because they felt like
he was in the wrong.
Yeah, he was in the wrong. He was on his property, and you know, but that's still like over trash. You're gonna shoot somebody over trash? Now I can understand the dude was beating down your door trying to get in. Then you put a hole in his head.
A little drastic, man.
Hey, with some of these people now, but this whole Treyvon Martin case, that's like
so sad.
Yeah, it's
and it scares me because we have a son, and now I'm gonna be like, he's never allowed to wear a hoodie. He's only 3, so he ain't got to worry about that right now, but you know.
Shit, you never know, somebody might be like, little thigh, shoot him. You know, like,
and you know, mama will go, hey, shit. Ooh, if anybody hurt my baby, I would have to retaliate.
See? Murderers.
When it comes to my child. But And this is supposed to be the head of the neighborhood watch.
Yeah, and that's the please. Dude.
And the whole law, like if you're explaining it right, if you feel threatened, you can shoot.
You can shoot.
The young man is running away from you
and begging for his life.
And begging you, please. Where do you feel threatened? You coming after him. Where do you feel threatened?
And the girl that was on the phone, his friend was the one that told him to run because he was scared. He was like, this
guy's yelling at me
and coming towards me like, what do I do? And the girl was like, yo, just run. You know what I mean? So that probably elevated the situation, but still for you.
He just wanted to shoot a black guy. That's what that was.
Because I don't think they found any weapons on the boy. Nothing. He's 15. You a grown man. You tell him you can't.
And you couldn't tell that was a child.
I mean, if it came down to it, you couldn't defend yourself without a weapon against a 15-year-old. You know what I mean? You had to shoot him. Come on, man.
If there was a white boy walking through that neighborhood with a hoodie up, would you have felt threatened then?
No, because it comes down to race. It comes down to race. Because the fact that Geraldo Rivera said that's what really pissed me off. Like on top of the whole situation already, like hoodie, like so. As a black man, we can't wear hoodies now because that's going to be something that's
another way to racial profile us.
Yeah, like oh shoot.
I mean, no. Technically, we already get racially profiled by the clothes we wear.
Yeah, I mean, whatever fashion that is out, if we make it into a fashion statement,
it's thugwear.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, oh yeah, they're wearing big buckles and they're wearing do rags and all that. Oh, he's got to be a criminal. So. That's why I just wear church clothes. Why you?
Look what you got on right now. Right now you got on some jeans and a South Pole shirt. That's thug wear.
No, because I'm not a thug. I'm a educated black male.
Neither was he. So that would be my point.
Exactly.
You can't base people off of the way they look or the clothes they have on or even the way they speak. Because believe me, if I was to base the people I meet off of their background or off their looks or even from what area they are from, I would be missing out on a lot of cool people in my life.
They can.
Especially this one. If I would have just been like, you from where? North Miami. A bunch of hood people.
See? Profiling.
Because I wasn't from Florida. I was pretty much, I moved down to Miami. I was still technically new to the area. But, yeah. I'm not even going to go into all that because, we're going to argue when we get off the camera. But that would be my point. That would be my point. Because, I think if you look at me or if you hear, I'm from Lawton, Oklahoma, I don't think you really feel threatened. Nah. But if someone looks at you and I'm from Miami,
they can't be threatened by this face. What's the problem? Why are you looking away?
The first night we met, and I opened that door, and I saw this big black Haitian dude with dreads. I almost wanted to shut that down. Be like.
But you know why you continue to go out with me?
Because we had already been talking for a while, so I knew just because of the way you were looking.
One more thing.
The smile.
Yes.
It is cute.
Not as cute as Dion's, but
no.
I'm on the level.
Dion, you.
Wow, I'm done.
But yes, we just felt like we had to share our opinion on that. And, we're just going to pray for the family and pray for individuals, period. Yeah. America needs prayer. America needs help.
If you black, stay strapped.
No. You too. Bye.
Peace.